What's up, everybody?
It's your girl T.
It's your girl Liz.
And welcome to Crew Conversations. Thanks for
What you eating, a hoagie?
Yeah. I was eating the Mexican cheesesteak. You know them joints like that.
Yeah, right. Pause, nigga.
What's up, y'all? We back with another video. And
it's my turn. Okay.
you know, I've been starting it off for like a cool 4 videos.
I know.
You feel me? It's about time.
I know I don't be prepared, but this is a nice little quick one to end the night. So, alright. So, when it comes to being in a relationship, what can your family do to make it go too far? Like, when do you, I said it wrong. Like, when is it time to tell your family to back off? Like, what you, ugh,
Okay.
Sorry.
I got you.
Y'all get what I'm saying?
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. So I'm gonna pick it right up. You feel me? I'm gonna pick it right up. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel where you going with this.
Right.
Families can be overbearing.
Mm-hmm.
Families can be very mixy, and a lot of it comes from what you put out. Sometimes, because I've been in situations where my family has had a lot to say about the decisions that I've made based upon my relationships or anything like that. And the only reason why they've had the opportunity to do that is because of what I've put out or whatever information I've given them. In situations like that, that's why it's very, very important to kind of try to, you know, as I've grown and gotten older and matured with a lot of situations, I've learned to deal with situations according, and I've also learned to deal with situations on my own, to keep things like subtle, you know what I'm saying? Because in most cases, your family won't forgive even though you will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you have to, if you're in a relationship with somebody, I feel like you have to stand up
for yourself.
You have to stand up, family or not. You, like, if you really love somebody. Now, I'm not talking about, like, a lot of times, and people get it messed up too, because, like, if you genuinely love somebody, like, you know what I mean? Like, like, and I don't mean, like, the person that you're in a relationship with. I mean, like, family or friend. If, like, my best friend is with a guy and I know he's mistreating her. I know he's doing her dirty. I know he's mistreating her. I know she's, you know, like, I know he's not, you know, the person that, you know, like, I know all of these things. Right. And I have to sit back and watch him do these things to her. Naturally, I'm going to be like,
you got right.
I'm going to feel some type of way. Right, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But if things are just happening, like regular things are happening, because every relationship I feel like goes through things. You know, people get into arguments, people disagree. You might get super mad and call like your favorite cousin, like, let me tell you what he did, this and the third, and then your cousin is like, what?
And now your
like,
cousin's all involved,
riled up, right? And it's just like, you know, certain things happen, and it's like, okay, certain things in relationships happen, and it is what it is. But now that's one scenario, right? And then you have another scenario where jealousy could come into play.
That's the first thing that comes into my mind.
Jealousy could come into play, and people could be envious of the way you are being treated, or the way you are being loved, or the attention and the time that you're getting.
Sometimes you're like, why don't you like my boyfriend? He's like the best ever, and you saw how I got treated before.
Right.
So. I'd be lost with that one.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's just like if I'm being treated like a queen and I'm being treated right and I'm happy genuinely.
Why can't y'all see that?
And you are just disturbing the peace because you want to, or because you see that I'm happy and maybe you're not, then it's going, for me, it's going to go a little bit deeper than me telling my family to back off. Like, I'm going to cut you off.
Right.
Because I'm not going to allow anybody to disturb my happiness or my peace.
Right.
I'm not compromising that for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times people feel like, oh, because they're your family, they can dictate this or that. You can't. You don't dictate anything.
No,
especially not when it comes down.
Shit.
Exactly. Especially when it comes down to like my happiness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about this every day. You know what I'm saying? We just talked about this earlier. How, you know, in one situation that we're watching unfold in front of us,
and it makes
there's a guy that is A1, you know what I'm saying? That's treating this person like a queen, that's making this person extremely happy, that's very genuine, that has uplifted this woman, you know, in every aspect, and then her family is just dragging them through the mud.
For what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, everybody getting cut off.
When the last situation, child,
everybody's getting cut off.
Everybody,
bottom line,
family or not.
Bottom line, I will cut you off if you are in any way, shape, or form trying to disturb my peace. If you are trying to break up my happiness. If
for
you are
no reason.
For no reason at all.
I could see if it was like what you said earlier, like, okay, if he's literally doing stuff to you, okay. But if it's just a happy home, and I'm gonna let you talk, queen.
Yeah, like I'm not going to stand for that. Like, I'm not young. I'm not a child. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I will not do is, because let's be clear, you don't have to deal with who I'm dealing with. You don't have to sleep with this person. You don't have to lay with this person. You don't have to.
I know what I'm doing. Exactly. Leave me alone.
And if I'm happy and I'm not coming to you with black eyes and scratches everywhere and
let me deal with it and deal with it on my own.
And broken and homely, then cool. As long as I'm none of those things, and I'm not coming to you like I'm afraid or anything like that, and I'm genuinely happy, and you see that I'm happy, you see that I'm happy, like, you could tell, like, you know that I'm happy, and you just want to be, like, negative, like, oh, is he controlling you? Oh, is he making you feel like this? Is he making you say these things? You're not really happy. You can't be really happy. You can't really be. You gotta go. You gotta go. And that goes for anybody. You know, I hope anybody out there, if you're in a situation where, you know, you're in love and you're genuinely happy, and the person that you're with genuinely makes you happy and goes above and beyond for you and uplifts you and, you know, make you feel like you're special and make you feel like you're important and goes hard for you. If you have somebody like that in your corner, and then you have people who claim that they love you and that they care about you and that you are important to them, if you have those type of people in your corner and they're trying to do everything in their power to discourage you from being happy, from continuing, you know, on being happy, or trying to shake up, you know, your situation, or trying to deter you from this person that's genuinely making you happy and showing you a piece of light that you haven't had in a very long time, or maybe even a point that you've never had. If you have something like that, you cut those people off, period. And that goes for mother, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, niece, nephew, whatever.
Anybody.
Friend, whatever. Because if you really genuinely care for me, if you really love me like you say you do, then the only thing that you will want from me is to be happy. And so if you have people around you that you're happy and they're not happy for you, they're not rooting for you, they're not clapping for you, they gotta go. They gotta go. And it doesn't matter who they are. They have to go. Because your happiness is the only thing that should matter.
Especially when you're in a good relationship or situation.
Yes.
Period.
Do not put yourself in a situation or a position where the person that you're with has to deal with anything
that's
unnecessary.
Not fair to them, especially when they're putting
150% into you and your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So at
some point, you might, you have to put your foot down. And I hate to say this, especially if it's like your parents or your grandparents. Sometimes you might have to just get a little disrespectful, maybe, because
put your foot down. Because
you're not gonna mess up something that nothing wrong is happening. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Like,
and I mean, the saying goes as follows: misery loves company.
Yeah.
Don't come knocking on my door.
You have to, just because you're jealous and you have demons you need to deal with, don't bring that over here. Because let me tell you something, women. Yeah, me and T be ranting about how guys be acting dumb and all that, and we've been through some stuff. But let me tell you, everything in the world ain't negative. There is such thing as good, healthy relationships. Everybody doesn't cheat. Everybody's not a deadbeat dad or a deadbeat mom. Everybody's parents aren't a piece of shit. So if something is sometimes the saying it's too good to be true, sometimes that is not the case. Sometimes God blesses you.
Yes.
And if you are a friend or a family member that can't handle that because you've been through some shit and you have demons, that doesn't mean what your friend or family member is going through is not the truth. Leave them the bleep alone. YouTube disclaimer. I can't be cussing all that, but leave them alone.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Just because you went through something and they're going through the same situation doesn't mean it's going to end up like yours. Yes. Leave them alone. They got it. And just wait till God blesses you. Don't mess up what they got going on. Exactly.
Everybody has a season. Wait your season.
God will bless you when he feels like you're mentally ready. Don't mess it up for somebody else. Don't be that why wasn't it me type of bitch. Like, don't be that.
You said that, huh? You ain't bleeped that out.
Sorry, Tube.
Wait your season. Everybody has a season. And it might not, it's just not your season yet. So allow
you will be mama and papa and sister and brother and granny. Y'all will get the cuss out. BFF,
anybody can
you will get the cuss out.
Anybody can get it when it comes down to my happiness and my peace. I'm just letting it be known, period. Like, I don't care who you are. We do not have to speak. Because at the end of the day, if I'm genuinely happy and you just want to ruin that,
I'm not going to be single and miserable with you for no reason. Because you went out with Colleen, but I went out with Colleen's friend and we're doing fine. And just because you went through the same thing, I'm going to go through the same thing. No, I'm not going to live through your miserableness, if that's even a word. Misery. Don't try to play me ever again in your life.
You're the one who said miserableness. Like you don't know any better. Screech.
So yeah, don't take me down that road.
Yeah. So
I think they got the point.
Hopefully you do. And if you're one of those bitter, miserable family members, check yourself.
Because God's not going to bless you when you keep acting like that either.
Or, I mean, you can either check yourself or keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that negative energy away from me because the outcome will not be pretty.
I don't want to hear it. I'm good, baby.
We good.
Like,
we're doing fine.
Mm-hmm. We happy.
I hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all get down in the description box below. Let us know what you're thinking about You know, how you feel about that? How do you feel about overbearing family members who comment on your relationship?
When is your breaking point?
Yeah,
when is
like,
it time to
when
speak
is it,
up
when
and
it,
put
when
your
is
foot
enough
down?
enough? When is enough enough? When is it time to say, hold on, you're doing too much. You're saying too much. You know what I'm saying? And do you check these family members, or do you let them run wild and you ignore
Or maybe
it?
if you're on the other side, what if your partner is the one that's going through it? What do you think you should do or you should say?
Right.
So,
but let us know in the description box, and make sure if y'all like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, press that notification bell,
ding.
and let us know what you think as we up out of here.
Peace, baby.